Hi YouTube, I'm coming on here to record my video. Last update was back in July. I didn't really have much to say because it was summertime and it just was pretty boring. Uh, right now it's September 7th, so the summer is pretty much over and I have updates. So I started school again on August 25th. I am taking 13 units, which is 4 classes at the community college, and one of my classes includes a lab where I work with preschoolers for 3 hours per day, and it's really exhausting. And I'm going to school 5 days during the week, and so I'm with 3 to 5 year olds, and they're running around, and it takes a lot of energy. So I'm excited about that. And my other classes are just lectures, and so I'm working toward. All my classes are early childhood education related, which is the long word for becoming a teacher. So I should have all my units in for my teaching certificate, I hope by May 2015, and then we'll move on from there, and hopefully I find a job between then. I went on a job interview last month in August. It was for a crisis nursery. I didn't hear a call back, but I was underqualified for it. But once I continue to take my early childhood education classes, I should become certified. So, yeah, that's a lot of hope. What else? Trying to conceive wise, I have been getting my periods every single month since September, and they've all been coming within 26 days of each other, and that started in the beginning of May of 2014. So every month on cycle day 26 my period starts, but today is cycle day 28 and nothing yet. So hopefully the PCOS isn't getting to my body, and it could be the weather change and all that, because it is starting to get cooler here in Northern California. So yeah, and then trying to conceive wise, I am just expecting my periods, not actively trying because of school and other issues. And so the other issues, let's get to it. My divorce. I went ahead and filed all the final documentation for the divorce, because there's 3 steps to it. I finally filed the third step at the beginning of August, and my divorce should be finalized by November of 2014. I haven't made any updates to that issue on my personal Facebook page because people just take the word divorce and make it into something that it really is. It's a negative thing, I understand, and love is love and everyone wants to be loved, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You gotta move on. The healthiest thing to do when you're in a bad relationship is to just have the courage to move on. I don't know, even before I was divorced myself, or filed for divorce, I don't know if it's because of a stigma against divorce, but it takes a strong person to go down to the family courthouse, file all the paperwork, and move on with their life. It takes a lot to leave someone, and well, bite my tongue, but it's easier to stay in a bad relationship than it is to leave a bad relationship. So I'm glad I left, and that's divorce. Other than that, I know I mentioned trying to conceive, but in my situation where I'm about to be divorced, still living at home with my parents, and just wanting to be as happy as I can. Once I get my teaching job, which should happen, within the next year, I'm going to pursue adoption. I've already gone to one agency here in Sacramento. That was last month, and I probably should have done a video on that now that I think of it. But I went to the adoption agency with a private lawyer to adopt a newborn, and so I want to get this process started as soon as I have a job, so I could do the home study first, and then you go from there with the criminal background check. So I want to be matched with a birth mother through private adoption. I know there's foster care, FostAdopt, there's independent adoption, private adoption, international adoption, and all these little, different adoption things. And I found that I want to do private adoption and adopt a newborn. And so I received a letter today from the second adoption agency that I want to work with, and their fees are a little lower. I found them through the Academy of Adoption Attorneys. It's quadruple A online, and so I'm really excited. One day I do hope to have my own biological child, but in the meantime, why not adopt a child whose mother wants to give him or her a loving home? So maybe I'll start making videos about the process, because I do have to go to the second adoption agency, which is in the next city over, and do their little orientation class. And so, I mean, I think it would be exciting to make videos about my journey to adoption when I get seriously started within the next 12 to 15 months. So I'm hoping that I'll be settled down enough to be approved for the homesteading and all that by 2016. January 2016 is my goal. It's September 2014, and I want you guys to follow me. I don't know if anyone on here has themselves done adoption, but it is a beautiful option. Trying to conceive and have your own biological child is important, but again, given my infertility, 4 years of trying to conceive, countless fertility treatments that didn't work, I think it's time to move on, and then move when I, am more settled, and after I've raised my child, probably to about age, I don't know, like 6, 7, and pursue IVF or something like that. Just do it like that. So anyway, that was my update. Not much else to say, but I'll try to make my videos more frequent, update on the adoption process as it goes, and just do it like that. Just everything's going good. Divorce will be finalized, and I'll make sure to make a video for that day. And I hope you guys had a wonderful summer. Have a good semester if you're in school, good school year if you have kids. Just have a good end of the 2014 year. Celebrate Christmas, well, Halloween, Thanksgiving, then Christmas. So anyway, that was my video. Just be sure to update more. Let's get to those 250 subscribers, and so I could do my giveaway for my subscribers and all that. So make sure that if you're watching this video and you're not a part of my channel, click the subscribe button. Where is it? Below? Down there? I don't know. Anyway, just subscribe.